let's move on to story number 2. Roger, you got to travel across the world.
Across the world, everybody.
What, hour flight? 45-minute flight?
45-minute flight.
You got to go down to LA and get your hands on this game called Like a Dragon Pirate.
Like a Dragon. Pirate Yakuza. In Hawaii. Don't f it up, Wes.
Sorry, excuse me, my bad. You got to play a little bit of Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. How was that?
It was good. It was a 30-minute demo. A lot shorter than I would have liked, especially with this type of game, right? You kind of need to get into the meat of the story and everything. So inherently was not able to get into much of the story. There's one little cutscene that I'll talk about in a little bit. But the main idea of this game is that you're playing as Goro Majima, who's been a side character for the majority of the Yakuza games. A fan favorite, kind of like the Joker to Kiryu's Batman, the main character of most of the Yakuza franchise. And he's a fucking pirate now. He hit his head on a coconut probably, and now he looked in the mirror. He's like, I got an eye patch, so now I'm a pirate. And it is just so dumb. So the main thing that I did was the gameplay, was the fighting, right? Where I was, there's 2 different modes. There is fighting styles, rather. There's Mad Dog and there's Sea Dog. Mad Dog is what you would expect. This is Sea Dog right now, so I'll talk about that first. Where you're playing as a pirate, right? You have 2 swords, you're throwing them around, you have a gun that can be charged. It's pretty simple stuff, and you have a heat element where you charge up, and then eventually you can do an insane finisher like that.
Just so you know, this looks insane.
Where you're just, you're slicing up people, there's so much blood. And then there is the Mad Dog, which is more focused on aerial combat, which is a new thing for the franchise, where there has been some aerial moves in the past that I've seen, but this is like, actually, no, you're in the air, you're punching people, and you're
like
jumping up and down. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. It feels like Spider-Man. And it's exciting because this specific one was just so fun. This moveset was awesome because when you actually get up to the end of your heat, as we saw before with the Sea Dog, where you have like just a finisher, this instead gives you a bunch of doppelgangers that are just like 8 fucking purple versions of you that just throw out. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's cool. But the cool thing about those doppelgangers is that they just are independent of you, other than so they're just running around just beating up people around the entire beach.
That's sick as hell.
So I had one moment where I was like just cornering like one person in the corner, and then all of my doppelgangers ran around and they got another person on the other side of the beach. So it was sick. It was a fun time, and the combat was the star of this preview. And in the beginning of the preview, you wash up on the shores of Hawaii. It's the same Hawaii as Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, but you're just exploring it, and then you have a few different side quests, or just not side quests, just little mini games that you can play. One is Dragon Kart Racing, which is the only one that I got to play because the other one was the Crazy Delivery side of things, which is just a Mario Kart ripoff.
This looks fun.
It was in the Like a Dragon, Yakuza Like a Dragon, as a small little mini game. Not great. I did not enjoy this time with this, time with this, because it does not feel good to drive. I need drifting. I need some type of speed element to it, and look at that. Like,
this does look slow.
So slow. The cool thing about it is that you pick up rocket launchers and you're able to shoot people and stuff, but it feels very underdeveloped, and if this is the second time that they're bringing back this mini game, I need it to feel a little bit faster, a little bit tighter, and it was not fun. I did, admittedly finish and win the game and win my round and placed first. And I did kind of go like, like a nerd in this fucking, in this empty conference room, like, oh, I did it. But yeah, no, it was super bare bones and whatever. But the thing I kind of want to talk about is when you, outside of the Hawaii stuff, you go to Madlantis, which is, yes, they're calling it Madlantis, which is the ship graveyard, which is very reminiscent of the casino boat. There was a casino boat in Man Who Erased His Name.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. This is a ship graveyard where a bunch of pirates would just kind of take their boats right before they're about to die, and then they ended up making an entire village out of it.
It's so crazy how I keep ping-ponging back and forth to like, oh, this is cool. Oh, that's lame. Oh, this is cool. Well, I'm back to cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool as hell. So you're walking around. This is where like I saw blackjack, and I was like, Roger, don't do it. Roger, don't play blackjack. Roger, don't play poker. You only have 30 minutes with this game. You gotta just fucking beeline. And you fought some people. There was not much story, but the little story story that we had when we entered into Madlantis was sick. And it was like, okay, well, they established that there is a pirate boss that's like overlooking everything, and we got to find some information on a certain pirate. And then you just beat up a bunch of goons, and that was kind of it with this area. But there was two things that they kind of hinted at towards this demo, which I was interested in, that they weren't able to talk about yet. One was the Coliseum, which you saw right there. They said Pirate Coliseum or whatever, which is a reference to Man Who Erased His Name, where there is like a wave-based Coliseum type deal where you're fighting a bunch of people. This is not it, but it's going to be very similar to this. Is the boss fight that we ended up doing. So there's going to be a Coliseum where you're beating up a bunch of people. I'm excited about that just because the combat is so fun. It is so engaging. And I had a moment when I was just fighting. I think it was in this boss fight. This is not my gameplay, but I had a moment where I was running around as the Mad Dog fighting style, and I snuck up behind somebody and I jumped on top of the person and I like flipped them like Braun Breaker. And I swear to God, this is my first preview event, by the way. So I flip it, I go like this, ooh, and then I made eye contact with the PR person, and then I was like,
just shaking their head.
They're just shaking their head. I'm just like, I'm just having the best time of my life. So I flipped them, and it was cool. But like, yeah, it's a fun combat system. So I'm excited to do that Coliseum stuff. The thing that I'm very excited about, that I'm kind of sad that they didn't show off, and I know that eventually that's going to be a marketing beat, so I understand why they didn't do it, is the ship stuff. You know, you come on, you enter Hawaii on a ship, and then when you leave, you go on the ship, and then it says, hey, we're going to take you to Madlantis. In the full game, there's going to be more ship stuff. So they didn't really talk about that. My guess and my hope, I don't think it's going to be full like Black Flag or anything like that, but I hope that there's some stuff. I hope that there is, hey, at least I'm actually using the boat and getting into some battles or doing something a little bit interesting there. So that's kind of like my only thing that I wish that we saw. I wish we saw the boat stuff. But other than that, listen, here's the thing about Yakuza, right? And the thing about this demo, like, did it blow me away? No. But I'm excited about this game. This franchise is exactly the type of stuff that we in the video game industry always ask for, right? The pundits, the people that are talking about games, we're always like, oh man, Rockstar has been made one game a generation, 2 games a generation. These people are pumping out games, and they're not of low quality. They're of high quality. Of course, they're reusing assets, but I think that's part of the charm. They found their niche. They found the people that really believe in this franchise, and they're catering towards those people. They're catering to the weirdos like me that are like, hey, we want to see Majima. Okay, well, let's fucking make him a pirate. I don't know. Like, that's a fun time. And I can see the through line with the story and the way that they're able to build upon it and harken back to potentially Yakuza 0 and the wealth of history that Yakuza and Like a Dragon has. So I'm interested to see how this game is received from the fans, because I know people are going to like it, but I'm also interested to see how the industry continues to hopefully look at Yakuza and Like a Dragon as a benchmark for what a lot of studios can do. If you find your niche, if you find your engine, if you find the team of people that get it, they made this game. They said in the beginning of this preview event, they said that they started making this game in the middle of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Like, in the middle of it, they were just like, oh, it's a good idea. And they just broke off and they started making this game. And, like, it's going to be a smaller experience. It's not DLC. It's a full game. But I can imagine it's going to be maybe 10, 11 hours, I'm assuming, with all the side stuff. So it's pretty meaty for, an annual release. It's a new story. Of course, it's reusing assets, but it's exciting stuff, and I'm excited as a Yakuza fan. And guess what, everybody? Here's my pitch to you. If you're interested in Yakuza, don't you want to have a franchise that just feeds you every year, every January, every February, around my birthday? I get an amazing birthday present, and that's what I'm going to get with Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So, sure, this didn't blow me away, but it's exactly what I expect. I'm having a great time, and I'm excited to see what Majima and the crew have going on in the future. So, yeah.
Talk about the outfits.
Oh, fuck, yes. That's the most important part, everybody. You get to change the outfits for both the regular stance, the Mad Dog, and the Sea Dog. And my favorite thing about this is I was able to make the Yakuza 0 outfits from that game and kind of give him the long hair. But also, if you see in the bottom right, as Barrett was kind of showing before, there's a little tiger guy that follows you, and you can kind of customize him and give him an eye patch and give him a hat, and it's adorable. So that's the best part of this game. He's the cutest guy in the world. So everybody, fucking play these games. This is the stuff you want. You want developers to make a lot of games and have fun doing them and have a goofy time and cater to the audiences
in a sustainable way.
In a sustainable way. And Studio RGG is doing that every single year. And guess what? You're not just going to get this one. You're going to get another one and another one and another one. They're doing a great job over there. So shout out to them. And they're also making Super Monkey Ball. We also forget about that.
Wait, RGG makes Super Monkey Ball?
Yeah, they made the last Super Monkey Ball as well.
That's so fucking funny.
So they're
I didn't
doing
know
a lot,
that.
everybody. So yeah, play Yakuza 0, and I'm excited for this game.
There you have it.
This episode's brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends over at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers an unrivaled product that's just as good as any expensive pair that we've worn. Durable frames and world-class optics for all outdoor adventures. With an extensive array of styles and colors, you're bound to find the perfect pair of Shady Rays sunglasses. Y'all know I've been outside a lot in the sun playing some Pokemon Go, and it's such a great experience wearing my Shady Rays when I'm out and about looking dope. Every pair of sunglasses is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they told us they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to shadyrays.com and use code KINDAFUNNY for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shades. You can try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. shadyrays.com, use code KINDAFUNNY for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shades. This episode is brought to you by Hims. Guys, sometimes intimate moments happen spontaneously, and we'll always want to be ready so we can perform in the bedroom. Hims has treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer, giving you that boost of confidence so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing access to affordable sexual health treatments, all from the comfort of your couch. No insurance is needed. Pay one low price for your treatments, online visits, ongoing shipments, and provider messaging. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/kindafunny. That's HIMS.com/kindafunny for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/kindafunny. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products, which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions, details, and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Xbox is at TGS. We got everything that they announced at their TGS showing. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater opened the Xbox broadcast.
Any date?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. 2024 though, everybody.
Yeah.
Probably not. At this point, this shit is coming out fall 2025. Same day as GTA 6. Get ready. We're going to play both of them at the same time. Focusing on the game's baddies, the trailer gave fans a good look at the likes of Revolver Ocelot, who, God, Revolver Ocelot, it's a baddie right there.
He's a baddie?
Oh, yeah. Revolver Ocelot, it's a baddie. Colonel Volgan and the boss and more. My Hero Academia is coming to Overwatch 2. I was expecting
you're gonna wait for me to say.
Yeah, I was waiting for the cheers from Barrett.
Like, cool. All right, My Hero Academia is in fucking everything. That's not gonna get me to play like.
Here's the thing, Barrett.
A game I don't give a shit about.
Have you tried?
Alyssa likes Overwatch more than I did.
Have you tried Overwatch? Yeah, have you tried Overwatch?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Because I would have guessed that you could get really into it. It's a really good game.
It's not my jam. It's not for me. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm glad it's out there. I'm sad for the the era of Overwatch 2. This isn't going to get me to play that,
Fair enough. Of course, the popular anime My Hero is aptly collaborating with hero shooter Overwatch 2 for skins based on the likes of All Might and Deku. The collaboration arrives October 17th. There's the woo from Barrett.
Maybe I'll have Mike talk about it on kind of the next episode of Kind of Anime that we'll record sometime in the next month.
Don't do that because then he'll fucking buy all the skins. It's gonna be a whole thing. You give him the in and he'll just buy them all.
That's
the point.
Age of Mythology. God, I can't talk. Age of Mythology Retold. Immortal Pillars has been announced. It's an expansion for simulation game Age of Mythology Retold. Yeah, it's called Immortal Pillars. It'll take players through the myths of China with an all-new pantheon of gods, powers, and more.
Which is a worse title, that one or Like a Dragon?
Like a
Pirate
Dragon.
Yakuza in Hawaii.
Why isn't it called Like a Pirate?
Well, someone commented, which I thought was great. That they should have been. The last one was called Man Who Erased His Name. This one should have been called Man Who Forgot His Name. That would have been better.
But like, do we know that he forgot it?
Yeah.
Oh, so that is the premise.
That is literally the premise. Yeah. That wasn't a joke.
So
that was truly.
Wait, I thought that was a joke.
No.
He wakes up in the game.
Yeah, you watched it. Yeah,
lost his memory. He looks in the mirror, sees that he's wearing an eye patch.
I don't know about the mirror part, but like, yeah, he wakes up, he sees a bunch of pirates, and then I'm assuming he just assumes he's a pirate. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 is coming to Game Pass. Remastered and StarCraft 2 Campaign Collection hit Game Pass from November 5th.
Ooh.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle gets a new trailer. Super cute Tanuki Pawn's Summer is coming to Xbox. Threads of Time was announced. Bear, I have a link under this one if you want to pull it up, because I believe Greg dropped this in our Slack talking about how this is one to maybe keep an eye on. There's a PC Gamer article titled "I'm Beyond Excited for Threads of Time, the flashy Chrono Trigger inspired RPG." And you look at like the art style of it, and yeah, it's funny. I've been asking for a Chrono Trigger HD 2D forever because I've been wanting to like play through Chrono Trigger for the first time, and I feel like they're gonna do it at some point. But you look at the trailer. One looks really cool, looks really fun, but then the gameplay of it is giving big like Chrono Trigger vibes to it.
Shoot it into my fucking veins.
This looks fucking awesome.
Oh, that's sick.
This might be Barrett's next Sea of Stars.
Yeah, I tell all you like, hey, it's as good as we thought it would be. It's fucking crazy and awesome, and then none of you play it.
Shit.
I mean, I played like maybe 5 hours.
Just like a Dragon,
hours.
bro. I feel that.
I just got bored. Like, why are we in a Sea of Stars? Put me in a.
Shut the fuck.
Put
up.
me in
a bars, bro. I'm trying to drink.
Let's go.
I'm trying to drink, bro.
Okay, you guys.
Next up, we have We Love Katamari. It's coming to Xbox today. Fragpunk gets a closed beta in October. Metaphor ReFantasio gets a new trailer.
Oh.
Atelier Yumiya gets a deep dive. Asurajong Rumble gets a new trailer. That is a melee-focused anime battle royale, which which I read that description and I was like, no way. There's absolutely no way. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. It looks like Barrett is, or somebody's highlighting Asurajong Rumble.
Oh, sorry, I was looking it up.
Okay, I didn't know that was Barrett.
No,
Barrett, if you want to pull that up, I know I didn't put a trailer in for it, but if you have time, because I want to see what that looks like. No, not Bleach. I'm talking about Asurajong Rumble. Bleach Rebirth of Souls gets a new trailer. Sin Duality Echo of Ada launches January 2025. Furry friends are coming to Fallout 76.
Finally!
Yeah.
We're waiting for that one.
Xbox has announced that players can soon have their very own furry friends in the wasteland, as cats and dogs are coming to Fallout 76.
I thought they were dressing up as furries.
No. Could you imagine? Greg just in Fallout 76.
Greg dressing up as a furry.
yeah. Greg, finds a new passion. Oh, is this the anime battle royale?
Yeah.
It's like a MOBA type deal, right?
Yeah. Why are we doing top down? It could be fun though, but like.
But look at the characters. They're so cute.
Yeah.
I mean, they just look like the Genshin character.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy did like the sword.
Yeah, I love when the
sick,
sword thing's always cool.
Like clean off the blood.
Yeah, I'm good. This gives me the same vibe as at SGF, where they showed off like the coolest looking action anime trailer for a thing.
Battle
and then
Aces or whatever.
Yeah, we get to the gameplay and it's a top down strategy game. And we're like, oh.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The developers of Suikoden 1 and 2 Remastered revealed new gameplay for the collection, which included a side-by-side look at all the games then and now. All You Need Is Help is available today. Slitterhead gets
getting up in that Slitterhead.
Slitterhead gets a deep dive.
Nasty.
Roger's very excited for Slitterhead, I heard.
Shit, you know me, bro. I'm a Slitterhead.
Whoa. The Starbites Taste of Desert gets a new trailer. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake gets a deep dive. The Mana games are coming to Xbox. Both Trials of Mana and Legend of Mana are available on Xbox Series X and S on Game Pass. And then finally, Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Series is now available on Xbox.
Exciting.
Yeah. I think that's a really good showing.
Good for them, yeah.
For Xbox at
showing
TGS.
up, being active. I mean, Square Enix bringing over the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. One step closer to getting the Final Fantasy VII remake. On
remake,
Xbox.
Rebirth.
Yeah, it's the same
17,
thing. Yeah, just right there, boom, easy. But it's cool. It's cool they're doing this. That's awesome.
Yeah,
and even bringing up even showing up. I know they have it right, so it's like why not? But showing off Indiana Jones, right? Not just fully catering to like, hey, look, we have this too. Like it's a nice. And
I believe Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. I believe they also announced like a Japanese translation for that game at TGS, and so yeah,
Troy Baker doing the Japanese.
Troy Baker learned Japanese for the role.
That's fire.
So yeah, good on them. We've talked about for years and years and years like Xbox's lack of a presence when it comes to Japanese games and a presence in Japan, and in recent years they've tried to go harder, and I think that's paying off for them, at least in terms of catalog.
But I'm sorry, I just thought the excitement of imagine a Japanese Indiana Jones if I'm gonna switch over to that VO. I want to see it. I want to hear it. That's exciting.
That could be cool.
I don't know. Harrison Ford Japanese, that's fire.
I mean, that is funny. Honestly, when you say it like that,
that's pretty cool.
When you say it like that,